A strange ailment is reportedly claiming lives by the day in the Bonny local government area of Rivers State. The symptoms of the ailment mirrors those of the highly contagious novel coronavirus COVID-19. Punch reports that at the last count, a dozen persons have died from the yet-to-be-identified ailment. The story adds that two persons who died of the strange ailment were identified as Pauline and Fubara. While Pauline died last Friday, Fubara died on Saturday, May 23rd. NCDC officials arrived Rivers. Fubara died yesterday. Pauline died a day before yesterday. Within 2 weeks, there are up to 11 persons who have died, said Ezekiel, who resides in the community. Said as of today, Sunday, the NCDC Nigeria Center for Disease Control officials are in town and taking samples from volunteers to test for COVID-19 and will soon make their findings public. A lot of people in Bonny now have malaria and typhoid. Again, over the past 1 week, many people have lost their senses of smell and taste. That is the worry we have. The next thing we saw after that incident is that some young men started dying. For the past 2 weeks, we have lost 10 men. One of them who worked with Serpent died yesterday. His name is Fubara. It is very painful. We cannot trace this one because the NCDC just entered town on Saturday to ascertain the cause of death and loss of taste and smell. Some are saying that the loss of taste and smell is associated with COVID-19. Besides that, the rate of pollution in Bonny has increased. In case you cannot drink our underground water because, in fact, you can't drink our underground water because the pipes that enter the water have polluted the water. There is fear everywhere. A statement issued by Omoni Long John, who is secretary of the Bonny local government area, and Pafuro Tolufare, supervisor for health, indicates that about 50% of patients complained of dizziness and bitter taste in the mouth. There has been an increase of drug-resistant malaria in the past 2 weeks on the island. There is also an increase in the cases of typhoid fever in the same period. About 50% of the patients also complained of dizziness, bitterness in the mouth, lack of sense of taste and smell. The resistance to normal malaria drugs results in patients returning almost immediately with the same complaints, resulting in the administration of intravenous injections. This treatment shows 100% improvement in the health of the patients. Patients with loss of taste and smell are given allergy drugs and they report improvements, as majority of them do not show symptoms of cough and catarrh. There has been no death as a result of this illness in any of the hospital clinics on the island in the past 1 month. There has been less than 6 inpatient deaths in all the hospital clinics on the island in the past 2 weeks, and they all have chronic medical history. There are about 6 cases of dead patients brought to the hospital and clinics for confirmation. They also have compromised health situation beforehand. On inquiry to their families by the doctors, the statement read. What kind of sickness is that? The one they are telling us in Bonny local governments, and they are trying to relate it to coronavirus, that a strange disease is killing people in rivers and it smells like coronavirus. And people are asking that, does the coronavirus, does it have a taste, does it have a smell, or is it human being, But the most important thing there is that the NCDC has arrived there. They need to do the needful to ascertain what exactly is going on in that local government. Someone say, which rivers? Is it the one I live in? That's what somebody's saying. Someone says, hi, Rutuna, I like your caption. Okay. Yes, so people are dying, but no, now one Bara Igowari Brown is dead. Are you living in the whole of River State? Okay. Sorry, Ōnū-ØUS, so I'm not aware of such happening in River State. At least I listen to news and I haven't heard of such. Okay, another says, I live on the island and I think the problem is being overrated. Truly, there is increase of malaria related diseases as my wife and her sister-in-law with us are currently victims. However, I think this problem may be because people are being exposed to mosquitoes more than before. Bonny has 24 hours water power supply, thus almost every household, no matter how poor, has an air conditioner which cripples mosquitoes. But recently there has been incessant power failures, even though it may not last before 4 hours in worst case scenario. Nevertheless, before most of this power failure happens at night, exposure to mosquito bites is inevitable, thus malaria symptoms may increase. Notwithstanding, tests are being carried out to determine the issue, and I don't think it's about COVID-19. Of course, the symptoms of COVID-19 and this malaria, they are similar, and I hope they will not turn it to that. Someone say, 5G has been planted there. They should check very well. It's keep people like chicken. I have brothers and sisters in Bono. I have been calling them since I had this news, and they said it's a lie. I'm from Okpobo, close to Bonny. Someone say it's true. It's true. Okay. As the lockdown persists in River State and other states, are people being fed? Malaria coupled with hunger will not cause will it not cause death? Have we started to lose a reasoning ability? Acute malaria will certainly induce lost taste and smell. Hmm. Must it be coronavirus that will kill them? Let the NCDC check and find out what is happening. Do some autopsy on the dead bodies as well. The fixation of the coronavirus is diversionary and misleading. Please, okay, how did they come to the conclusion that it smells like corona? See, now upon all this man effort, they later being polluted. God will see us through. Okay, Ashebi, I told you people to make sure that the so-called Amajiris must not be allowed in any state. They are Koro carrier. Okay, honestly, the loss and taste and smell type of malaria and typhoid fever that we have now in the country is high. Everyone complaining of a loss of taste and smell. I feel is strange. My advice is that if you have taken medication and it's years to stop, consult your doctor privately, or you repeat the medication for the second time. It will disappear within 2 weeks. I experienced it. Okay, Lord have mercy on us in Jesus' name. Someone say, what about the God-given whale that was found dead offshore and Bonny people butcher them for consumption in spite all the warning? Okay, another story don't come. Oh yeah, collect your own donor too. Wiki, the secret about COVID-19 will soon be open. How does coronavirus smell? Wow, scary. Too close a call. Please, may God deliver us from this kuru. Hey. I learned that there was fish really be dead fish and all of that. Some people are like, oh, maybe the people who have gone to eat the fish, maybe that is what is really affecting them. So coronavirus they smell now. You don't get hold of for Niger. Okay, oh God, us help your pikin. You are not sure which sickness is killing river people. Because the symptoms of this COVID-19 and malaria, they are very, very similar, and that's why test must be done. Test must be carried out, and just like somebody suggested, they should do autopsy for those who have died, so to be able to know what exactly is happening. Just like what happened in Kano the other time. Immediately the governor just came out and they began to debunk it. No, it is not so. It is not so. Let them do tests. After tests, we'll know what exactly is really happening, because now everybody will want to associate it with a coronavirus. You can imagine if somebody coughs, the next thing or sneezes, everybody will start running. Everybody will start suspecting, oh, could it be this? Could it be that? Those are the things that have been happening to people, and nobody really gave a damn. But now it's becoming a serious issue. If somebody coughs, somebody will be suspecting you. Are you sure you are okay? Are you sure you are not this? So it's like that. After the test, everything will be made open. Everything will be made known to know the actual thing. Someone says symptoms of malaria and COVID-19 are the same. Do a little research. You will discover that it is the symptoms. May God help us, bunny people. Someone says it is emperor, weak case hunger that is killing them, not coronavirus. Okay, another person is seeing it from a different angle. So guys, let's hear your opinion, and we'll be waiting for what are the outcome of the NCDC after their own test. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.